Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Kristen, and today I'm doing a winter decorate with me video. This also has a little twist because I thought I would add some winter trash to treasure DIYs as well. 90% of everything that I am decorating with is from a thrift store. Normally I go to Goodwill and shop, but I'm also throwing in some DIYs. I'm also going to show you guys some other DIYs that I made in different videos and leave those links in the description box below. For this first DIY, it's just going to be this welcome wreath. I picked up this wreath after Christmas last year, so 2018 Christmas, I guess it was 2 years ago, which is kind of sounds funny, but I bought this for half off, so it was $2.50, and I am just kind of rearranging the branches a little bit, and then you're going to see that I picked up a welcome sign from Goodwill. This was $3.09. My Goodwills always have 09 at the end. I don't know why, it's just how they do it. And it has a little like twine, so I'm just I don't know what, a hanger. I'm just gonna kind of wrap it around the branches. This was a simple and easy, and then if I decide to change it later on, I can just take the welcome sign right off and I just hang it right on my front door. And then the first thing I do decorate is my table. I bought a lot of this after Christmas, I want to say last year. It is 2019, so does that count as last year? After Christmas. I bought all this after Christmas 1 month ago, and I kind of bought a lot of stuff that had to do with winter. This little candle holder, I want to say, or a wax warmer, that was from Goodwill. That was only $2.09. And a lot of these branches and picks and things I picked up were from Joann's. The trees and the deer were from Target, and then the tree in the box, I ended up not using that, so it's kind of just put to the side. But I love these little picks with the wood slices on it. They were 89 cents from Joann's, and I thought that was a steal. Everything was like 70 and 75% off. And I have the Farm Fresh tray in the center. That is from Tractor Supply, I think. I know they have things very similar at Hobby Lobby, so if you're looking for something like this, they always carry them at Hobby Lobby. For the next Trash to Treasure DIY, I'm definitely mixing this up for you guys because I want to make things and then show you guys where I put it and where I decorate with it. So that's why you're going to kind of see DIYs throughout this whole entire video. So this fence was $1.09 from Goodwill, and I started ripping everything off, and it was really hard. I started breaking the fence and things like that. I actually had to have my husband help me. And probably scissors and a pen weren't like the best choices to pick for this, but that's what I started working with. And then once everything was off, I did have to sand it down a little bit so everything was nice and smooth. And then I just took my Waverly chalk paint in white and I did 1 coat of this along the fence. And then I had 4 of these wood slices left over. These are from Arteza. You get, I think, 40 or 50 in a pack. And then I just have some Dollar Tree letters, and I'm just going to be spelling out snow. And then I'm going to be hot gluing these right onto the fence. I definitely had to take some Mod Podge because these stickers were not going to stay onto these wood slices. So I did put Mod Podge over the top so they would stay. These little pine branches, these were from Joann's, and like I said, 90 or 99% of what I bought as far as like pick-wise and like pine, floral, wintry, sparkly wise, they were all from Joann's. Like I said, 70 to 75% off. And then I'm just going to be gluing these right to the top, and then I'm just going to be sticking a snowflake right in the center. It is a snowflake from Hobby Lobby. It was an ornament, and they were having their stuff for 80% off, so it was only $1 for the snowflake, and I think these little pine branches were under $1 a piece. The next thing I'll be doing is this Pinecone vase. I picked up this vase. I think it was from either Goodwill or Salvation Army. It was $3 and it needed a good scrub. I had to soak it in hot water for a while. It was kind of a mess, but even though I did that, like all the little stains did not come off, but I just decided to leave it that way for now. And I'm just going to be adding some pine cones into here. I got a big bag of pine cones for $2.99 from Joann's, and I love the way these smell, so I have these all throughout my house. I've used every single one. I bought 2 bags, used them all, and I feel really good about that, but this was just simple and easy. This one is not a trash or treasure. It's actually just the things I had laying around. This little vase came from Dollar Tree. Another one of these snowflakes was from Hobby Lobby for $1, I think 99 cents, but $1, we'll round that up. And then I just have some pine branches. I use them in a different DIY, and I'm just reusing them. They were from Walmart, and I just decided to add them right into this vase. And now I am finishing up with my dining room. I started off with my hutch, and I didn't really decorate the hutch a whole lot just because it already had a lot of whites and light greens, and I thought it kind of looked wintry as is. This garland I picked up from Hobby Lobby. It was 80% off. It was $22, which I still thought it was a little expensive, but from what I've been hearing from everybody on here, it's not expensive because the regular price was $130, which just seems just outrageous to me. So I just put it along here, and it doesn't really look wintry. I think I might leave this up year round. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I just love the way it looks up here, and I don't want to take it down. So, and like I said, I didn't do a whole lot with the hutch as far as decorating it. So I went on to this shelf in the corner. I repurposed actually the shelf that I'm decorating along with the hutch. So if you guys want to check those out, I'll leave the links in the description box. This Let's Get Cozy sign, I actually redid this in a winter DIY video. And like I said, everything that you can possibly see on here, I will try to link my videos so you guys will be able to check those out, because I did a few winter DIYs and I'm decorating with everything that I made. So this Let's Get Cozy sign is really heavy, so I did have to put a couple things behind it just so it would stay up. The windmill came from Hobby Lobby a while ago, and then this little tree came from Target after Christmas. And then this little wooden box I am decorating, this came from the Home Legacy or Legacy Home Decor. I'll link their website in the description box if you guys want to check them out. They have some amazing farmhouse decor, so if you are into that, you will love their website. Those green little picks were actually from a Goodwill planter, and then I just kind of ripped them apart. I've been using them for all different kinds of DIYs, and these little cotton stems, I just kind of bent them and put them in here, and those were from Dollar Tree from this past fall. And then you'll see here, this is where the snow sign is going. I didn't like that it was so far in the back, so I did end up moving it up a little bit. The little tire came from Hobby Lobby, and then there is my little Pinecone vase. I love decorating this part of my house just because this is the only place where it has lots of shelving where I can actually decorate. So you have the big giant hutch, and then you have this corner shelf. And I always put something tall on the top so it doesn't look so small next to this big giant hutch. But like I said, this is like one of my favorite spots to decorate. And at the bottom, I just added a little tree. This is from Walmart after Christmas. I think this was only $2.50. And then I'm just kind of moving things around. The little barrel came from my grandma. My grandma gives me a ton of vintage, old antiques, things like that. And I decorate my house with everything that she possibly gives me. I absolutely love it. And this tobacco basket, I got this for $3.09 at Goodwill. And when I bought it, I knew that I could just rip everything apart and it would just be a tobacco basket, just a plain one. And these are kind of pricey at Hobby Lobby, and I just never want to buy one. But it was really cute. I actually kept everything that was on here because I know that I can reuse it for a different DIY. So I didn't toss anything. I'm just going to reuse it differently. And I didn't know where I wanted to put this one yet, so I just kind of put it behind my 3-tier tray. You'll see this is already decorated, so if you guys want to check that video out, I will leave the 3-tier winter decorate with me video. I love the way this turned out, and I bought everything from Target or clearance, and I just love the way it looks. This candle holder, this was $3.09 from Goodwill, and it was in pretty good shape. It was kind of scratched up a little bit, and I don't have a candle or anything to put in it yet, but I thought it was cute. So I just took some Waverly chalk paint in white and just dry brushed all along it. And I did end up adding a little bit of gray or black. It was like a gray-black color because I wanted it to look like a birch tree, and I totally failed at that, but you can barely see it, and I kind of just went over it with white. But this is what it looks like, and I just left it as is, and I love this little piece. This is kind of just a long lost corner in my dining room. I had these crates in my living room at one point in time, but I ended up putting an end table in there, so this just kind of gets pushed aside. I'm just going to take everything out of here, and then I'm just going to be putting a little bit of decor on here. Like I said, it's in the corner, so you really don't see it. That cute little home sign with the wreath, I recently made that in a Trash to Treasure video, and in that little tree that came from Target as well. I have another one. I bought a couple. And then the candle holder, I don't know why I was trying to hide it, but I ended up just sticking it right in the front. And then I'm just adding a couple other decor pieces that I already had. It's just some pictures of our family, and I just didn't want to, I don't know, I just didn't want them not out. So I always have pictures of our family. That little table I redid in a Trash to Treasure video along with these houses. I absolutely love these houses. These were, I think, $3 from Goodwill, and then I just painted the bottoms white. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to put the lantern there or not because we just collect animal hair. So I did end up leaving it there, and I love the way this cute little corner turned out. And then I'm just adding the little vase with the little pine branches right in this corner. And I actually repurposed this table as well. I picked this up for $2 at a garage sale. And I love the way this looks. It just adds a little bit of winter. And then I left that tree out from Christmas, and I thought it looked wintry as well, so I just left it there. So this chest I've decorated for fall. I've also decorated it for winter, and I absolutely love it. It has some deer antlers in there that my husband's a hunter, so that's why we have those. This little, the little pine branches, those came from Walmart. And like I said, everything else came from Joann's except the one with the little deer antlers, the fake ones. That came from Michael's a few years ago. But this is one of my favorite things to decorate. I picked up this chest for $5.09 at Goodwill. I thought it was pricey until I realized how much I love decorating it. And I'm never putting it away. I'll probably keep it here forever. But I just love the way it looks. And this area over here, I don't love, but I don't hate it. I did end up moving the tree around just a little bit. You'll see at the end, I'll show you. But I'm just taking everything down. And then there I was like, do I want the clock there? No, yes, yes I do, because I don't want it ruined. That little toolbox was a Goodwill present from my mom. She got that for me for Christmas, and it was only $2.09, and I just threw some decor and pine cones in there from Joann's. And that was a different Trash to Treasure video. That white tree I actually moved because I didn't like the way it was in the way of the toolbox. The vase with the magnolia leaves, and that was also a Trash to Treasure video. You guys, I told you this is a thrift store decorate with me Trash to Treasure DIY video. It definitely is, because everything that I have for winter I either bought after Christmas, a couple of the trees, and that is a hand wipe of dusting because I didn't want to dust, and that was good enough for me. And then that little basket with pine cones in there as well was also a Trash to Treasure DIY. And yeah, and then I also had these little ducks, and those just stay up year round. I just like them a lot, so I just leave them out all the time. And then I just decided to do a little bit cleaning. This is real life. This is what happens. And yes, we've got videos piling out of there. But yeah, you guys, that is it for decorating my living room. That's it for decorating my whole entire house. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below if you like a little bit of DIYs and a little bit of decorating all into one video versus two separate videos. But yeah, that's it. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I would love if you hit that subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.